In worst prank ever news, submitted by JK greater than my mom, an influencer with 4 million followers was held at gunpoint for a prank.
Like a real
fucking gun with real intentions?
Well, it was for a prank, so it wasn't a real gun. But she literally went through like the trauma of having a gun pulled to her face.
Oh, so she didn't know.
It was just a prank. What was she taking so seriously for?
No, she didn't know it was a
She
prank.
didn't know these people, first of all.
But didn't they just say it's a prank at the end? Didn't she understand?
So it should solve everything.
Yeah, it's fine.
So her name is, okay, so she's this 15-year-old
Drama queen.
Her name is Katya. She's Russian. And so
I was like, that's a hardcore prank.
she's a Russian teenage beauty vlogger with almost 5 million subscribers on YouTube.
In America?
I said Russian.
Yeah, but she could be Russian American.
No, in Russia.
Oh, then don't they see guns all the time?
What province of Russia?
Aren't
Moscow.
guns banned in Russia?
Like, I've seen fucking wedding videos of...
No shit. They have this group of guys that like, so in Russia they don't obey traffic laws, right? So there's like vigilante kids that go up and then they'll like get these big stickers and slap them on top of the fucking windshield. They did that to like a Russian mob or just regular dudes. They'll come out with guns pointed at the kids and I'm like, and they said America's crazy.
You're saying this isn't even that good a prank for Russia?
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
Well, let me tell
Because they're too hardcore.
Yeah. Well, because in Russia, one of the most famous pranks is they give a woman a forced abortion, and then they say it was a prank, and then they give her a kid, and they resuscitate it.
Oh, that's a
I
Russian.
haven't heard of that one yet.
hardcore.
Yeah, I haven't really heard of that one.
That's hardcore shit.
Yeah.
Damn, you're dark.
I saw that one. I saw that prank.
Right?
Yeah.
So the look on her face.
So what?
All right, so this girl.
They fed this girl caviar and they're like, oh, it's actually ovaries.
Jesus Christ.
Guess what? It actually was ovaries, but they weren't hers.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So that's not bad.
It's a good prank.
Aren't you guys ever afraid, that...
We're gonna get demonetized?
No. Like about the whole. Aside from that, like going with prank videos, like one of the things that always like one of the things that I hate about YouTube is the fact that it gives all these pranksters a platform. Because I feel like some of these guys just take it.
I fucking hate pranksters. Like the ones that fix them and like do it for show.
Some do it cool. Like this guy did it right.
He did it awesome.
Yeah,
He did it awesome.
He did it right. Like the porn thing you did, that shit was awesome.
He's alright.
But the ones where like people are like putting out guns or throwing bombs or like shit where it's like
So that's
dude.
exactly what this whole story is about, basically. So there are these group of 7 guys who surrounded her when she was coming home from her gym in Moscow. Or first of all, it was one man that surrounded her, but 7 guys were behind it. And so she was saying that this guy approached her to ask her where there was like a metro station nearby. So she explained and she continued walking, but he followed her every step, which felt strange to her. She stopped, he stopped as well, and then that's when she realized something was wrong. Right when she was about to start running, he grabbed her and her coat and her backpack fell on the ground, and that's when she started screaming and trying to break out of his arms. But then that's when he whispered to her and telling her she would not be harmed. And so she was saying that she kept fighting, and then he took out a gun, which like really made...
This is a prank, bitch. I'm not gonna hurt you.
It's for the views.
Look at how fake this gun is! Look at it, you stupid bitch!
Yeah.
We were doing a social experiment to see who would come and rescue you.
No.
Isn't it sad?
No one cared.
Yeah.
I hate those videos, man.
It's the best. It's the preachiest, fucking shittiest
I hate
lessons.
those, man. Those are like
Publicly shame people who are afraid to help others.
in a situation that might not really happen. You know what I'm saying? Like in this controlled situation that probably would never really happen. Like
I like that show. What would you do? That
Yeah.
I think it's no, it's not Canadian.
Yeah,
it's like on the
I've
East
seen-
Coast or
yeah.
something. I don't know.
We hired this actor to be completely naked, and he lays in the middle of the street and goes, "I'm so hungry," with his penis out. And nobody stopped to give him food. It's always like the shittiest lessons.
yeah.
So anyway, back to this. So then she said that he pulled out the gun, put it to her head, counted to 3 as if he was gonna pull the trigger and kill her at 3. So once he did get to 3, the gun, like he pulled the gun and a bunch of flowers came out. So then
That's so lame. I thought it was gonna be the bang thing.
Like the Joker.
It's even worse.
Fuck, dude.
so then he ran away. And so it
Oh
turns
shit,
out.
they didn't even tell her on the spot?
No. So then that's what I'm like trying to get to this part where it's like later on she found out that these kids or people planned this because she has, like, she's so popular online that they used her to try to get some clout or like some fame off of her, like doing this shit to her, but they don't even fucking know her. So she was like traumatized, like she was crying. She's 15, man. Like,
They didn't even subscribe to her.
That's
Which
true.
you guys should be doing is subscribing.
Subscribe, everybody.
Because how are you gonna stop? How are you gonna pull a prank on us if you're not even subscribed?
Click the bell.
We're like the worst people to like prank because we're actually armed. I'll fucking shoot your ass, you fucking son of a bitch. Try to fucking prank me. You know what I fucking did in Australia? This fuckface tried to fucking nipple twist me. Fucking went around and fucking pinched his arm with my nail.
That's it? After saying you were strapped?
I know. It's like I thought it was gonna get real crazy.
You're like, I'm so fucking strapped? You're like, yeah, I put 9 in the side and I said, I'll see you in hell. And I dropped the gun on his chest.
Because the punishment has to fit the crime.
Oh,
He's like, I just rubbed my fucking nipple and I walked the fuck away.
I pitched the other ones and I felt the same.
yeah. He's like, you know what I did? I went up to him, I gave him a little kiss on the cheek. So he knows not to fuck with me.
And you know what else I did? I took a fucking picture with him. I grabbed the fucking phone.
You know what I did? I sucked his dick.
Been there.
And I made him come
Good job.
all the way down my throat.
What a good prank.
That's
And then
I fucked him up.
and then you're like, it's your prank. It's good. That's good shit.
You know what? You want to know the real truth? You want to know the real truth?
I do.
None of that happened. All right, let's keep going.
Wow. This video took a turn.
he wanted to hide the fact
Wow,
that
you
he
pranked
sucked his
us.
dick.
Yeah.
You pranked us.
I pranked you
Wow, I
guys.
thought you sucked some guy's dick off in public.
Yep.
Yeah, we really fell for that one.
Anyway, so this is Katya, 15-year-old. So she ended up like posting this, and she was like explaining like her whole ordeal.
in the face.
And so now the cops have the video. Or first of all, like she was able to prevent them from like keeping it up or something. Like the video came down. Or, I'm not sure exactly the details, especially because it's all in Russian. But the point is that the cops are investigating this.
Awesome.
Idiot ass kids, man.
Yeah. So they're just like, what the? Oh, so then she ends up saying this. For the sake of YouTube likes, they are ready to point a gun at someone. I am only 15. What have I done to deserve this? Dear God, even to think about it is scary. You can't just grab someone and point a gun and then start laughing and give flowers. If you want to prank a stranger, how can you know his or her emotional and psychological limits? Maybe for someone it's not scary to have a gun pointing at your face, but for some of us, even seeing a stranger suddenly jumping at you is scary. What's next? What other things will people do for the sake of likes?
I want to see a
she-
prankster get shot for pulling out a fake gun.
It's probably happened.
And that's why I don't like these pranks. What I liked about Steve's old ones are they sign up for it. You know, like you pretty much like either you're a white power one or like people they volunteer. I want to
They
be.
come into my world,
Yeah, they come into your world. They're not being caught off guard in the middle of their fucking.
That's what I hate. That's like the worst. You know? Yeah.
Exactly.
Did anyone ever call you out on the white power? Like, that drink is
Yeah.
called white power.
When
What
they
the
did,
fuck?
well, they would. My character would not understand that.
He was like,
so he'd be
"Oh."
like, "Wait, what are you serious? Oh my god, I got so many people I got to tell this to. Holy shit, we are fucked."
Because you only work for them.
Yeah. Because I work for the company, so I was like, "Oh my god, I got to take this to marketing."
Wait,
Wait, what is it called?
white power.
White supremacy? They say white power? Oh, sweet.
He made 3 energy drinks. One was like a blue one, and one was like a red one, and purposely. Those 2 taste like fucking shit. Yeah, the white one's the only one that tastes good. So he would make him drink it and he'd go, "Tell me which one's the best one." White power.
Yeah,
White
so
power's
it's all
the best.
it's called power energy, and so whichever one's the best, just hold it up and
power.
say the slogan.
Yeah.
So they would never say blue power, red power. They always said white power, and they always smiled when they said it.
Because it tastes the best.
Because they knew it was for our offices in Brooklyn or whatever the fuck I said. So yeah, and
That's so good.
Remember that guy that showed you his dick? There's like a guy, right? You had to see his dick.
yeah, that was in the Bang Bus prank. Yeah.
He actually pulled it out.
There was a couple guys who pulled their dicks
This
out.
guy was like so interested in it. Like he didn't break. Like someone busts out a dick, I'm like, I'm gonna break a little bit.
Did you help shoot?
No. I just one of my buddies used to edit it. Yeah. So yeah, it was just like when I saw that, man, I was like, how did you not break?
How do you stay in character?
I know that it takes so long to put these together, and if I blow it, then it's blown.
Yeah.
So
How do you train yourself to not cry?
it's just that seriousness of like we spent thousands of dollars to put this together, and we created an environment that seems convincing to somebody.
Yeah.
And then when they get in the van,
Dude, and you're dissing them. There was that one Mexican like bald guy where you were basically telling him he had a little dick,
Yes.
and he was just like,
I was screaming.
I mean, it's all
about
right.
how we can't have little dick people on set.
Wow.
No, and people think that that one's fake because he was also in a Roman Atwood video, but he
just falls for that shit?
Well, he responded to our Craigslist ad. We said we were looking for porn actors.
So he's just on Craigslist looking for crazy shit.
So he answered to Romans, and they did a fake prank where he's chasing somebody with a tire iron.
He keeps getting fucking pranked.
And then in mine,
So he's in on the fake.
he's in on the fake one. No, he's in on that one because he's chasing the guy with a fake tire iron or whatever the fuck. In my video, he's there to have sex with women, or so he thinks.
Yeah.
Like to have sex with porn
So he's
stars.
just like doing all.
So he
extra
shows up,
work,
and then I'm like,
acting work.
and then I'm a director, and I'm like, hey, you're the big dick guy, right? And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, you're not the big dick guy? Wait, they told me that the big dick guy was coming. You're not the big dick guy? And then he's like, I'm not sure. I don't fucking know. And I was like, okay, hold on. And I took George Kimmel back behind the thing. I think it was George or Bryce. And I was like, you told me, and I was mic'd, so you could hear, he could still hear the shit. And I'm going, you told me he's the big dick guy. And he's like, I don't really know. And I'm like, why can't we get a guy with the fucking big dick? We can't have these little fucking dick guys out here with little tiny little baby dicks. And the guys like, they were filming him while I'm yelling all this shit back at the old maker office. And you can just see him looking down like, oh God, I'm the little dick guy.
Because you had already seen his dick at that point?
No.
He's just assuming, he's just calling him a little dick dude.
Treating him like cattle, like they do when you're on a set.
That would have been even more humiliating.
You fucking work your ass off. You watch this video. You see his face. If he was an actor,
They're genuine. They're
you're out of
fucking
your
genuine.
mind with this shit. That's why people are crazy accusing me of faking shit. Like they're out of their mind.
It's because there's so many fakes that it destroyed the magic of actual pranks.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah.
But what's fun about those is that Maker told me, they're like, you have to get people who are agreeing to be in your video first. Like eventually, because we did Bang Bus Prank so successfully initially, they were worried about lawsuits. So I was like, okay, well then we'll just say that we're doing a porn shoot and with porn stars, and we're kind of vague about it. And if they ask about women, and we'll have them sign over beforehand, so that way it worked, which it did.